Hi, so I'm going to tell something about Appium. So Appium is a web server at its heart, which exposes a REST API. This is basically based on the client server architecture, and it receives connections from the client, listens for commands, and execute these commands on mobile devices, and respond back as HTTP response representing the command execution. Okay, so now client initiates a session with the Appium server using a JSON object. This JSON object is called desired capabilities. So these desired capabilities are nothing but key value pairs, which is a kind of configurations for your automation. So these desired capabilities are sent to Appium to tell that what kind of automations we are interested in. So let's see what is uh, how is the architecture. So APM server is an open source tool for automating native, mobile web, and hybrid applications. Okay, so client. So to create automation, we have different client libraries, and we can use any client libraries to create the automation. So the list of clients libraries are Ruby, Python, Java. It is in every language. Okay, so client as we discussed, like client initiates communication with the APM server using a JSON object. So this JSON object is a key value pair of some certain properties. These properties are the configurations for your automation. Like if I want to create an automation for iOS devices, so the property name is platform name, which I'm going to give as iOS. If I give Android, it is going to be happen for the Android devices. And based on this property platform name, it is going to create a specific driver. So for example, for Android, it is going to create UI automator driver. For iOS, it is going to create XCUI test driver. Okay, so based on the driver is created. Now let's see. So based on the driver, now driver in case of in our case, this is iOS. So XCUI test driver. This is going to install a WDA on the device, on the iOS device, and this WDA is nothing but a web driver agent, which actually gets installed on the device, and then now it listens for the command. Now main responsibility it is of the WebDriver agent, who listens for the commands and execute those commands on the devices. Okay, so this is about the architecture of the Appium. So these are Appium concepts. This is a client server architecture, how session is made, what is the desired capabilities. Now Appium server can be installed using Node Package Manager, and now there is a GUI wrapper on the Appium server, so we can install Appium desktop direct from the Appium website, and we can use that as well. Appium clients are different libraries which are used to create the automation. Now let's see. So this is our Appium server, and it is started when you run it. It is started, and this is I'm using Appium inspector to show how the connection is made and what happens when connections are made by a client. Okay, so these are the desired capabilities which are marked. These are the desired capabilities, and the client is going to connect with the Appium server. Now Appium, based on the desired capabilities, it is going to create XCUI test driver, and see here, based on these properties, the XCUI test driver is created, and now this test driver install the WDA, which is web driver agent, on the iOS device. Okay, So here we can see these are the Appium server logs. Here it creates the WebDriver agent, and now this WebDriver agent is ready to accept the command, to ready to listen the command, which is which is coming from the client and being executed on the device by the WDA. Okay, so that's it. That is the architecture of the Appium. How does it work? Thank you.